I will be showing you how to create this Audrey Hepburn inspired look, which is also inspiration for the doe-eyed makeup look that is trending in 2025. This is what I've managed to come up with, and I will show you how I did it, as well as talking about Audrey Hepburn. And I'm aware of how ghastly I look right now, but I've just put on my pale base of foundation because I wanted to have a clean slate and like a blank canvas so we can work on it. And I feel like this makeup is mostly in the eyes anyway, so you just don't want a lot going on your face in general. I'm not going to do very heavy bronzing or heavy lips or anything like that. The doe eye trend has been gaining a lot of traction in this year, with a lot of people aiming to enhance their eyes and making them look more like doughy and like a fawn, like a baby deer almost, making the eyes big and bright with not a lot of anything else going on the face. I feel like this was quite a lot linked to Audrey Hepburn, as when you think of bombshells from the 50s, they're usually people like Marilyn Monroe, Jane Mansfield, but they've got quite a lot of red lipsticks and sharp features, whereas Audrey Hepburn's was more soft and more natural looking. And I wanted to recreate that today in the like modern terms. This is the makeup inspiration I will be using for today, and as you can see, it's quite natural, mostly focused around the eye area, making the eyes really pop and more bold. I'm going to begin by going in with the eyebrows and making them quite blocky, because I feel like she'd gone for quite a strong brow. She hasn't really got anything else going on her face, it's mostly centered around the eye. So I'm going to bring focus to the eyes by creating quite bold eyebrows, but also keeping them suited to my face, because I'm not going to go overboard, because otherwise they wouldn't suit me. I'm now going to go in with my eyeliner, and her eyeliner points more downwards and outwards instead of up like a regular cat's eye. So I'm going to try and imitate that, but I am not very good at using eyeliner, so it might take me a little while, but I'll cut that out so you don't have to watch me struggle. Okay, so not the best liner I've ever done, but we are moving in the right direction. I feel like it is looking quite a lot like Audrey's. And I feel like Audrey herself is quite a big inspiration to me as well. I feel like I really look up to her. I feel like she did a lot of good. She's come from nothing and then worked her way up in the acting business, and then ended up doing a lot of work for UNICEF, which I really admire about her. I feel like she's used her fame for good and hasn't been selfish. I feel like she's a very down-to-earth person, or she was anyway. And she always stayed modest and true to her beliefs. I'm gonna move on to doing my mascara now. These wings are not the best thing I've ever done, but yeah, I'm giving it a go. Okay, so now the lashes are all done, and I think I've pretty much finished my eyes. I might go back in with some dark eyeshadow just around the edge to make it a bit brighter. I'm going to put on some blush. She focuses it more here on the cheeks to probably pull her face up a bit more and heighten her cheekbones, but also keeping it quite subtle. And this is the final look. This is what I managed to replicate, making it look like Audrey Hepburn. I'll put the reference photo here so you can see if it looks any similar to what she has. I'm quite impressed with that. I'm not used to doing this kind of makeup. So now I'm going to change and do my hair. Maybe probably try and look a bit more like her, make it more realistic. So yeah, this is a final product. I've tried to change into something more that appears like her black dress, her little black dress. She is very well known for her work in Breakfast at Tiffany's, where she plays the protagonist Holly Golightly, and she is most well known for the little black dress that she opens with in the beginning of the film. And I'd recently watched Breakfast at Tiffany's. I'd never seen it before, and when I watched it I actually really enjoyed it because I really loved looking at the whole fashion of it. I feel like it was really interesting. Plus I tend to think that older films are quite cringe and hard to watch, but I felt like it was really quite easy to watch and I enjoyed watching it. I felt like it wasn't over exaggerated, the acting, and I felt like it felt quite modern, but with the obvious elegance of the 50s. I could probably talk about Audrey Hepburn for hours, because I feel like, to me as well, I feel like I've kind of grown up with her. Like, I used to watch a lot of her films when I was younger. I remember My Fair Lady being a personal favourite of mine, and even my parents like sang it as a lullaby, some of the songs that were used in that film. And I feel like it's just, I've always kind of admired her, and I have gone a lot more in depth in the magazine that I've created. And I apologise for how shaky I've been in this video, but yeah, I'm really impressed with how the makeup came out. I think I did a good job, and thank you for watching.